Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the October 26th meeting of the Facility Committee. I call the meeting to order. All of the members of the committee are here. I need a motion to approve the agenda.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. 4-0. Thank you. Next up is the approval of the September 28th meeting minutes.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. That's 4-0. Thank you. Next up is the Piedmont High School track and turf field bids. Thank you.
As we received bids on October 13th, GeoSurfaces provided the recommended bid, and that's inclusive of bid alternates 1 and 3, which was the visitors concession stand and the Brock drainage pad. That project and total bid comes in over budget by $272,235. We've identified savings from CIP. That was from the 1920 CIP. Staff requests the board award the bid as provided by GeoSurfaces for the Piedmont High School at $2,492,235.
So what are we going to do about the visitors concession stand?
So that would be demolished as part of this project. And what we want to do is in the upcoming CIP is to request funds to replace that concession stand. We don't want to do it at the same time as this project because it would be different contractors. We want to wait till this project is done. The timing on that works to seek the funding, design, and that lets GeoSurfaces and crew finish this project, and then we'll start the construction on the.
Okay, is there any way we can do the design before next summer so that we can have, that we're ready to go?
We can try to identify funds. We currently are over on this by $272,000, but it really won't cost that much to design it. But also it won't take that long to design it.
Okay. I would just like it ready for football season for next year. That's what I'm asking for.
The concessions building will not be ready for football season next year.
Why?
Well, we won't have funding to construct it until probably late July, which is how that typically works. If we get the, like this year, we received funding, the CIP was approved, I think July 12th. We were actually able to do POs like July 19th, if I remember correctly. And I would expect that we could still be finishing up the turf and track project.
Okay, so that's my next question. What about graduation? Is it going to be ready for graduation at Piedmont?
We think that graduation could be held at the stadium, yes. The project we don't expect will be complete, but we think graduation could be held, yes.
Yeah, Madam Chair, I'd like to chime in as well. We've been in communication with the principal, Mr. Stamey, and his staff about the plans for graduation, and our intentions per the contract is to have it usable for graduation. And also he is aware and accepting of not having the visitor side concession for next year's football season.
Okay. Any other questions? If not,
I
sorry.
have a question.
Oh, sorry.
In the event that the concession stand is not ready, would it be possible to look for like some type of food truck option or something that could arrive for home games to provide concessions?
Certainly an option. Number one, the home concession stand will be operational throughout the entire time. There won't be any impact on that. In fact, we might do some assistance, to them in that regard. But certainly the school can look at food truck options. We did mention that to them at the beginning. So that would be up to the school if they wanted to pursue something additional
Home
like that.
concession being open is great. I think some of the schools are having trouble to get people work at the visitor side anyway, so maybe that'll be enough. But I would love to
Okay,
get it done.
just wanted to offer that as an option since it wasn't
That is a good
offered.
option. Yep.
I'm surprised that it was discussed, but not shared with the board. So, thanks. I'm glad I was creative this morning.
They could also do a 10 also.
Yep, a tent would be something for, visitors.
Yep.
So we need to get creative. We need to get creative if that's not going to happen.
Okay.
And I'm very concerned about graduation
Me too.
because I know what we went through at Sun Valley with the track and the field.
And this plan that we're doing is we're not moving the stadium we're not moving the field. It's going to be right where it is now, and we can put in the 8-track.
Correct.
Track.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So okay, that's good. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, so we need a motion to send this to the full board.
Motion to send to the full board.
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Next up is Indian Trail Elementary design fee.
We have this is a design to reconfigure the staff parking lot and the parent queuing at the front of Indian Trail. It also will sever that connection with Education Drive and I think it's Navajo Trail. The fee is not to exceed $125,000. It includes surveying, design, and estimated reimbursables. So at 125, the budget was 120. So we are slightly over, and we'll identify savings to cover any gap. Like I said, the $5,000 was a reimbursable should that be needed. So staff requests the board to approve the proposal submitted by Lawrence and Associates at $125,000.
Any questions?
Was this bid out for the design?
This is a design fee, so we do not bid designs. It's a
RFQ?
qualified selection.
Okay.
If no more questions, I need a motion to send this to the full board.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor? Aye.
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 Okay, that's 4-0. Next is just informational, Wesley Chapel rezoning.
We were informed that Wesley Chapel has changed is going to be changing zoning in their district. We are currently R40. They're going to be changing that to OI, which is office institutional. The reason they're doing that is office institutional will be the only zone that allows for schools. So schools will be a conforming use in OI. And that the reason we would do that is if we had any upcoming issue, like we wanted to add additional mobile units, we would have to go through the rezoning process. So the town is pursuing that really on our behalf. They're trying to be proactive in that. We don't really have to do anything at this point. We are assisting as necessary, but this is again just informing the committee that the two properties, that's Wesley Chapel Elementary School and Newtown Elementary School, will be rezoned from R40 to OI.
Any questions? Okay,
No.
next up, oh, sorry. Next up is the change order update.
Sure, we had listed 4 change orders here. One was paving for unsuitable soils. We had 2 post-bid change orders for material cost increases, as you know, with the supply chain issues. And then one was for repair storm inlet and add fencing and gates at the CATA athletic fields.
Great. Any questions?
No.
Nope. Okay, next is surplus. Does anyone have anything surplus? No. And the building and zoning permits are just informational. And that's it. The next meeting is we'll determine it later, so you guys know. Are you guys good with this 8 o'clock meeting time? Yes, good. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
The only problem is sometimes it conflicts with SPTT.
Okay,
And I think we decided we were going to do the November meeting on November 30th, if I'm not mistaken.
yes.
We're doing the 23rd.
Can we do that at 8?
Mm-hmm.
There's an SPTT committee scheduled
Okay,
For-
so we'll,
for the 30th for that morning.
okay,
But if it gets canceled, I can certainly look into moving it.
okay,
That Ms. Morrison, let you know.
okay, thank you. So I need a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
All right.
Aye.
Thanks very much.
Thank you all.
Have a
Have a good day.
day.
Bye.
Have a great day.